if people could see, and you're gonna see, at least coming from us, what is available to these kids and the kind of day that they get to have. It's like, how many teenagers did you are actually come home from school and like their day? Like, there's not a lot. Like, there's really not.
Like
So,
your school day, yeah.
right, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so the way that we've assembled it now, it's like, imagine your kid loving going to school every day. Like your hockey player athlete kid loving school every day because they get to do what they want to do. It's actually magic for these kids, which is sweet. So, um, so anyways, anything else about kind of like the academy launch or any other elements that you think are cool or you were surprised by or you like after going through the first couple days?
Surprised?
Whichever way. Or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
you
No,
like.
I'm thinking probably not the answer you're looking for, or the answer that you would probably think. But see, I come from a world where I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything. Like someone grabs me a coffee, I'm like, thank you, man. Like I appreciate that. Thank you. Like you didn't have to think of me. When my mom and dad went out and got me a hockey stick for Christmas, 2 hockey sticks, or 3 one year. I'm like, are you kidding me? I got 3 hockey sticks. I was so appreciative. Like I couldn't wait. We got a hockey jacket. Like we got our first time I got a hockey jacket. We got that or matching, believe it or not, gloves, and we were AAA, but we didn't have that stuff. The year we had the gloves and the helmets, I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like this is the best. I was so appreciative, and if someone would say, hey Andy, do you want to jump on the ice with our team? Like this is what I'm talking when I'm 12, 14 years old, right? I loved hockey so much, and if someone said, you want to come out and skate, I'd be like, this is unbelievable, and I would be like the quietest guy, the happiest guy, and work the hardest and stuff. So my surprise is that, and I shouldn't be, is that for so long, like a lot of the kids have had stuff, and I find like they're not sitting there going, wow. So I would liken that to, in a sense where like, and maybe this is a downfall. Like I know for my son, um, and a lot of kids, they get drafted and to go to whatever OHL team and see the dressing room and see like there's going to be 5,000 people watching, and this is like big time. Like it's a big deal. Like this is awesome. Whereas if you've grown up with an organization that has wiped your ass since you're 6 years old, and maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but like the the excitement and the awe of getting like just garb stuff, like big time stuff, is like, it's like, yeah, of course we're gonna get 7 pairs of tracksuits and stuff,
Right. Yeah, that's a good
right?
point,
Like
man.
it's, the
For sure.
expectations are different
It's
than
not
what
even
I
that
would have been.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like that's what shocks me, is like not being so geeked over it, like because it's freaking amazing.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Maybe,
That would shock me. I think it always will.
yeah, and I think that's actually a good way to wrap this up is for the parents, for the kids, for whoever listens to it too. It's like take a second to look around at what you have. If it's not even talking about our program. Like there's a lot of good programs, there's a lot of good things just in general. It could be you guys got matching helmets. It could be you guys got anything, any little thing. It's like seriously look around and take in what you have and what you're able to do and what people are providing you, the opportunity that you're getting. And even if you're paying for it, like, man, if I go out for dinner and I have a server that is just top tier, like, holy, I make sure I tell them, I make sure I tip them right nice, because, and it's like, yeah, I'm paying for the experience also, but people don't have to do that, man. It doesn't have to be that good, So when you have people like the facility managers that are at this place putting up these rooms for us, like the staff that have been working, people don't even know how we've been working for the last several months. Like,
Part of the leadership, that's the other part I didn't really go into, but it's those things right there. It's when you see the owners of that building, or the maintenance staff that's out there, they're bending over backwards and they're just doing their job, but they're doing it like to make this program happy. And I shouldn't say this program, for everybody, but They want you to walk around and maybe basically eat off the floors, and to walk by someone and because a lot of kids don't get it, right? The Zamboni driver or the guy that's mopping up the floor, a lot of people look and go, whatever. No, that guy can make your life extremely helpful. Like it can make your life miserable or you can make it very enjoyable. He might let you, like if we're not around, for example, or another rink that you're at, they might say, "Hey, go ahead and grab 10 minutes of ice or something like that if you want on your own." Like if you treat them right. But if you don't treat them like they're not special, but like equal,
Yeah,
then
equal. Yeah,
then
good word.
equal,
Yeah.
equal, equal. Yeah, like that's why I've always been like this. Is the guys that walk around in the gray shirts at the rink, right? They're doing their thing. You walk by and I'm like, "Hey, Matt, how you doing, man? How's your day?" And he's like, "Oh, they're so happy that we're more than good to them." Like, but they're important, man. But those guys, they work hard, and I appreciate it. Like, bend over backwards for you.
Yeah, it's important, like, for parents, like, a message to make sure your kids are paying attention to that stuff and appreciative of what they have. And man, some parents have the entitlement just as much too, right? So it's not it takes some self-awareness to be able to relay that message. But if that's one thing we can leave like that, that's for sure. I didn't even think of that. That was a good way to go with that question because like, man, that's so true. It's like a lot of them don't even realize. Maybe some of them do. I shouldn't say that, but it's not obvious to me that they really grasp what they have. And
Yeah,
it's
and maybe they
important.
shouldn't. Maybe that's the way it is now.
It's
But
better if they do.
for me,
Better
yeah,
if they do. If they can have an appreciation for that and grasp that, I think
yeah.
they'll be better off just as people in the
Yeah.
long
But
term.
even like a thing, and I know it's an expectation, but you're doing a drill, and just for your coach, let's say there's 15 people on the ice, just for your coach to say, "Eric, come here for a second, let's fix this," and take that 15 seconds, 30 seconds, minute to work just with you. Come on, thank you, thank you.